Buenos días, mis estudiantes. Sorry that the Zoom wasn't working, but here's your presentation for today. So just watch it, answer the questions, and you are going to be fine. So today we're going to go over the Plains Indians of Texas. So you should remember from last week we talked about the Texas Great Plains. So this is where the three Native American tribes live. So in yellow you can see where the Great Plains is located in Texas, and that's also called the Panhandle because it looks like the handle of a pan. From the two pictures of the fields, you can tell that the Great Plains is very flat and they're going to depend a lot on agriculture. Okay, so just farming. In the bottom left-hand corner, you should recognize the landmark for Palo Duro Canyon. That landmark is located right below Amarillo and is very popular and something well known for the region. So our learning objective. Today we are learning about the culture of the Plains Indians in Texas. So here's a picture of the Plains Indians, kind of just seeing what they are doing from day-to-day life. We see them riding on horses and hunting as well. Those animals that they are hunting are called buffalo. Okay, buffalo will be the main food source for the Plains Native Americans. So when we go over the overview, in red you can see again what region the Plains or the Great Plains is. This is located near the plains of Texas. These tribes are nomadic. So nomadic means moving place to place with no permanent home. They're also dependent on buffalo, like we just said. They're very good warriors. And then the horse will become important to Plains Indians after the Spanish brought them from Europe. Something super important that y'all should know is that the Kiowa, Apache, and Comanche all lived in tent-like structures called a teepee. So the teepees are just basically large tents. Okay, these were their houses and were constructed from buffalo hide, and buffalo hide just means the skin of a buffalo. So this is where the family would sleep. So our first tribe that we'll look at are the Kiowa. The Kiowa are going to record their oral history on their teepees. So when we say oral history, that just means when you hear a story. So the stories that their family will tell, they write them down on the outside of their teepees or tents where they live. They also make beautiful crafts. You can see up top that they have the slippers and the little carrier that the baby is in. These are things that were very well known for the Kiowa tribe. They also developed a calendar to be able to tell the months, and that was more than what most other Native American tribes were able to do. They also were the most feared group on the plains. Now we have the Apache. The Apache used the buffalo hide as protection from the harsh landscape. So remember, buffalo hide just means the skin of the buffalo, and the harsh landscape just means from the sun to help kind of give them like a jacket. This tribe is what we call semi-sedentary. Semi just means like half and half. So half the year they lived in farming communities along the rivers, and these little communities were called rancherias. And then the other half they would be moving along to follow the buffalo. Their appearance is going to be buffalo hides, so the buffalo skin, and jewelry. And you can see that in the picture above. The Apache were known to attack nearby tribes, and this tribe is most known for their use of horses. Now our final tribe is the Comanche. So the Comanche are going to use every part of the buffalo, the horns, the bones, everything. They also lived in teepees, and they domesticated animals before horses were introduced to the area by Europeans. When we say the word domesticated, that just means humans trained them to behave a certain way. So think of like your dog or cat at home. They also traded goods made from buffalo with other natives and used horses as currency. So currency just means money. So it'd be like if you went to the grocery store and you bought bread or cereal, you could trade a horse. Okay, that's kind of a comparison of how to do for that. Alrighty, well that is all for the Plains Indians presentation. So just make sure you've answered all the questions in this and you are good to go.